Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In today's video we're going to explore the entire 100-acre woods. That's the Winnie the Pooh world. So in order to do that you have to at least beat Arendelle. So we're going to talk to Merlin to start this sequence. Now here's some good news, bad news, and great news. Bad news is the mini games are basically the same. It's a shortage of them. Good news is you can do everything in this world without enemies. Great news is you can find honey here. Also, the bad news is one mini game you need to unlock, so you have to progress through this world. Also, I will put timestamps for any or all lucky emblems. I'm going to grab them here in one go. I'll show everybody in this video where they're all at. Now, over here, this is the bee's nest. However, there are no honey. You have to play this mini game over here, which is much later. Now, every main Kingdom Hearts game, 1, 2, and now 3 will have Winnie the Pooh's world as a minigame hub. So we're going to go right now is check everything out, just look around. Yes, I'm looking for chests and lucky emblems. Yes, we're going to look for all those in this video today while doing the mini games. Now we're going to talk to the gopher. Yes, and everybody else, including Rabbit. There's a lucky emblem right there. So take a picture. If you cannot do a selfie, take it right here. Now, I'm doing this so I get the special ending, so I'll be showing that for everybody in the video here, so they all see what happens when you get your threshold lucky emblems, depending on difficulty. All 90 for beginner, I think probably 45 to 60 for standard, and probably a lot less for proud mode. Yes, you get reward for playing the hard difficulties in the game. This one's it right here. We have Mickey's clasp. That's one of the best accessories in the game to have. That's why I did it. So I'll show you why I equipped real quick. I have a cosmic belt, royal ribbon, and regular ribbon, and I equipped the clasp along with the anniversary item. So now we're going to have to help Rabbit out with his garden since everything is now done and ready to go. Well, we're going to talk to every character. Alright, so once we're done talking to everybody, including Lumpy. Yes, Lumpy's a new character. He's the latest addition to the Winnie the Pooh world, which I didn't know until recently. I'm disappointed there's no Owl and there's no Mamoru. That's the only disappointment, especially no ER. I mean, come on. ER was great in the Kingdom Hearts games. All of a sudden he went MIA. That's unfortunate. At least we got Tigger, so I'm happy about that. So now we're going to speak with Rabbit and go to his veggie garden. It's right there. All you need to do is just interact with the sign to start the mini game. Don't jump like I am doing. Yeah, just activate the sign each time. Well, besides talking to a Tigger, which is always cool. So you go over to that sign there, it says veggie garden, and that's it. Now over here is the exit. We don't want to leave this world just yet. And these 3 gardens here, you need to do mini games in order to complete the world. You'll have to do them twice. The last one a whole bunch of times, depending on how much honey you need. Yes, so that's a fair warning I'm giving to everybody right now. Yeah, as I'm getting lost, I'm trying to explore. We're going to interact with the sign. Now we're going to pick some veggies. I'm going to be honest, this is like a mobile game. If you like those match 'em up where you aim and then shoot, you'll love it. If you absolutely hate it, well, I hate to say it, Square Enix dropped the ball for you. I am disappointed because they're basically all the same. You're going to see why. But still, I am going to do is show you all the basics. All you need to do is match it up like a certain line, get a certain number. Your account's over here. Now later on when you play it again after this world, it'll be a score, which obviously you need to get the high score in order to get that recorded. So you've got to match the veggies around, making a nice line. And right now I'm just speeding this up to show you all how fast you could do it. Now with Tigger, if your bar fills up, Tigger will randomly clear out veggies. Watch that, see? He randomly clears out real quick. Try to aim for the veggies that Rabbit wants. And if once you do that, then what happens is you fill that meter more often, you get more points, and Tigger will most definitely help you out. I mean, this was not bad at all. This is for the Huney Keyblade, by the way, which is not bad. The shot clocks are pretty decent on it. So we're close to finishing up. I slowed down the footage, and we're going to have Tigger mop this up for us for some additional veggies. And now he's dancing. He's giving us a lot more at this point. So what will happen after this mini game is done and over with, along with the Rabbit helping you out, will be a nice cutscene for your reward. Then we'll go on to the next mini game. So now that minigame has now been completed, you have to help with the orchard. Yes, this time you're picking fruit. Yeah, just before we do anything, I always want to make sure I make an impromptu save just in case something happens. But still, you have to do all these 3 mini games I said before twice. Last one you got to do a bunch of times depending on how much honey you need. You need at least, I think, 2 or 3 honeys. And if you abuse the save and load feature of the game, well, that's all you need. So now what we're going to do is go over the rabbit. After looking around some more, see if there's anything else to do, which I don't think it's anything. Yeah, at this point I'm just going around having some fun. Yeah, like this next minigame coming up will be exactly like the other one. Now the difference is when that comes up I'll explain what's going down, but still you always want to talk to these characters, get what clues you want to do, especially Gopher and Roo and the new Lumpy. Yeah, Lumpy will help you this time. He has to make his worth. So once you're done talking to everybody, we're going to the orchard and help Rabbit out. Yes, Rabbit will need some major help in this one. Now this is fruits we're getting this time, I believe it is. So we're going to pick some fruit. Last time it was veggies, now it's fruit. Now here's the object. You got to make sure you stop the fruit from rolling all the way into the water. If that happens, it's game over. Especially if you're doing the high score mode. The same as before, match the fruit in a certain line, and if you do it right, they'll go in there and you'll get some points. Now you see Lumpy on the lower right screen. You need to fill that out. He'll start clearing out rows like crazy. He's very useful in this game. You want Lumpy more often. This way he'll avoid the floods. See, I'm just going to speed this up to show you why. These mini games are the same. I was overall disappointed in that. I hate to say it was the same compared to the other Kingdom Hearts, which was all totally different and a lot more fun, but still. Square Enix took the El lazy route or El cheapo route. Depends on how you want to feel about it, but still, we're clearing as much as possible. We're almost done already. Yeah, these mini games are easy, but still, kind of wish they're all in different varieties. They're basically all the same form, which I was disappointed in that, but still, you need to clear this out in order to get to the last mini game. Yeah, this is the minigame war. This is going to be the shortest Winnie the Pooh world ever in Kingdom Hearts history, by the way. Alright, we cleared with Rabbit and Lumpy's help, which was extremely useful. So now we got our goodies. Alright, we can't tell Pooh that we have to get him honey. However, I think I should spoil it since he did cause me chaos and veggie panic in Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. If those of you watching the video did play that minigame, I feel for you. If y'all got the over the threshold for the trophy/achievement, well, guess what? Congratulations, I respect you all in that. So now we have to get the last minigame, which is get a whole bunch of honey. At this point, Pooh's going to be extremely happy. And once you do complete the minigame, it will unlock access, I believe, to the honey. If I remember right, yes, you will definitely get the honey access. That's the good news. Bad news is when you play the minigame, you only get 1 honey per minigame, which is like bad for a risk versus reward type of deal. Well, I should say play versus reward. But still, I was disappointed in that. So after you're done, like before talking to everybody, just interact with the sign to get going with the honey. Here's a quick deal about this minigame. Once again, you need to do it more than at least 2 times. Once just for mandatory reasons to beat the world. Number 2, in order to get it on record. And 3+ times to get honey if you need any ingredients or going for the 5-star Bistro, which is excellent. Now, object is move those honeys from top to bottom by lining the flowers. However, you are timed. That means you have a limited amount of time to get this done. Otherwise, buzzer rings and you will not fill up the honey. You have to retry, unfortunately. That's the object. Now, go for extremely useful will get you the honey definitely. Yeah, so you just need to do the right flowers in order to do that. So I'm going to show you how this is done right now real quick. Yeah, we're going to speed this up a bit. This game took a while. Plus you get some time back every time you do this. See? Actually the time does stop when Gopher does and Rabbit helps. So yeah, you're going to see the clock stopping a few times. This is not bad at all. This is real easy. However, it's really tedious. Later on, it's in levels. So no matter how many honey you got, I got level 8, you always still get 1. That's the problem there. And now we got it so full and Pooh is dancing and we beaten the clock, so let's finish this world up. Now here's your Keyblade for the world. I'll be back afterwards. Alright, that was a real short world, so what I'm going to do is show you everybody the cutscene after you get the 5-star Bistro. Yes, I decided to do that for everybody. I felt the world was way too short, so I'm going to slide in a bonus cutscene of what will happen if you completely get excellent in all the regular and the special menus. So we're going to go in there right now with our honey ingredients. Or I say one ingredient I did miss from the Pirates of the Caribbean world. And we're going to get that done right now. So we're going to do the easiest one, which is the knife cuts. So we're going to cut some veggies and do that. You need to get excellent, by the way, in both sets. The special menu are the hardest. If you don't want to waste any ingredients, abuse the save feature. It'll help you immensely. So now we got that done, and now we got a 5-star restaurant, and Uncle Scrooge is going to be very happy. So let's see that. Well, we have gotten the Grand Chef Keyblade along with the Huney Pot Keyblade from the 100-Acre Woods. In our next video, I'll show everybody the classic Kingdom games and how to get the classic Keyblade. This is Lord Fenton signing out. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, everyone.